I do DoorDash and Uber Eats
Mm-hmm.
on the e-bike,
Mm-hmm.
not in the car.
I got you.
Yes, in New York City. All right,
Okay.
so
All right.
today it was very weird.
Okay.
So I'm mostly scheduled around 8 o'clock a.m. mostly, and in my shift to 5. And all day on DoorDash, not one order came in, and everybody was getting order in my neighborhood. I don't know why.
So you weren't getting any orders at all
No.
on an e-bike.
Hmm.
What about the other people that were getting orders? Were they car drivers or
Some
bikers?
of them cars and some of them e-bikes. So I called DoorDash to send the whole Queens of New York
Mm-hmm.
isn't busy. But it's so weird because I always, in McDonald's, just waiting for an order, right? Because everybody knows me, right?
Okay.
Drink my coffee, wait for order, get all the McDonald's order, Burger King, and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen people coming in from Uber getting the bags, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I see people coming in getting DoorDash getting the bags.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for an order. There's no orders coming in my, you know, DoorDash app. Not one. Not
But,
even
but what
ringing.
about
Now,
but what about Uber? Uber is hitting you.
so Uber, you have to plan, right? Because now in New York City, you have to plan it. Uber, you can't go on Uber like that.
Yeah.
So I mostly do DoorDash, but I do Uber a little bit because if DoorDash is slow a little bit, I just turn on Uber and
Mm-hmm.
get some orders. I
Mm-hmm.
did get some orders on Uber today,
Mm-hmm.
but not on DoorDash.
Okay.
And it's so weird because I built my acceptance rating up to silver.
Okay.
So I'm borderline silver and borderline gold because I got 85% acceptance rating, 99 completed rating, but the only thing is customer rating is 4.78. Now in New York City, we have to have a 4.8 or 80 to get gold and platinum. And I've seen people have platinum on cars,
Mm-hmm.
but they getting some orders. I'm not getting any orders. So what that means? It means that if
So
you are silver, it means you're not going to get orders first.
all right. So when you the fact that you just said that, there's already some knowledge that you have about the tier system, right? Because the tier system just hit your market, right? Not too long ago.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Here on market, wow.
All right. So you're a silver. All right. So the fact that you just said that, you understand there is a level of priority, and let's just say, what if everybody else around you has is in the platinum tier? Then of course you're rarely going to get anything, or maybe nothing at all, right?
Yeah.
And in this case, New York is a very unique place right now for me to even give much of my opinion about what's going on over there, because one, I've never experienced it, right? And I'm
Hmm.
only going based off of what I've seen and read and heard, right? But one thing I do know how DoorDash operate is, depending on how much you made already, there's a slight chance they're throttling your account so everybody else can eat. So I don't know
So
how much money you have made already. Is this like a regular occurrence? Is it just one day thing? Like, what's going on?
I'll say it's one day. So far, it's one day. Because yesterday, right, I was getting a lot of orders. I mean, a lot.
Ah, y'all hear that? And listen, just listen to this, Craig.
Hmm.
Yesterday I was getting a lot of orders.
Yeah.
Today I ain't getting jack. There's a balance. That's the best response I could give you. There's a
Hmm.
balance. So yesterday it was loaded. Today they like, okay, we fed you yesterday. We feeding other people today. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you know, that's the best way that I could explain it. There's a balance now. For you to make what they want you to make by the end of the week, they are going to balance you out. And with New York being a unique place with the laws that just got put in place and all that for 2024, they're going to manage their money and distribute it as they see fit. Like they're going to be very
So New York
strict with their
City,
money.
so in New York City, we make $17 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to get that $17 an hour, right? So we don't get the $17 an hour. They give them extra money at the end of the week. So I got paid extra money on every Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
when I count. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You from Florida, right? So I don't know in Florida they do that, but in New York we do that, right?
Yeah, that's the new laws and stuff. 2021,
Yeah, that's the new
2024.
law.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna ask you a question, right? I've been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Get ready and start dashing 5:45. Would I get the orders first or no? Before most of these drivers come out around 7, 8, 9 o'clock.
All right. So I'm about to say something to you, and only a few people will understand what I'm saying. All right. So let's say there's 10 drivers in your area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you go online, you go into a queue. Just like at the airport with Uber rideshare, the first person in line, the first person that arrive and go online, they're the first in the queue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's something similar, but you can't see it. And you don't know when it's happening. So when you go online, you're the first in the queue. When the next person goes online, they're the second one in the queue. So who's going to get the first offer? Just depends on the stats, depends on what the rules are. You may see that offer first. Let's just say all of y'all are silver dashers. Whoever's first in the queue will see it first. Whoever's second, if the first person declines it, we'll see the next one. That offer will go to the next person in the queue if the first person declines it. So it's a queue of drivers, and it's all based on stats and many different things on who sees what first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah, I answered your question. Yeah. So I hope I get some orders tomorrow. If I don't get it, then that's crazy.
So okay, I know you said you understood, but just in case somebody else is watching that needs me to elaborate a bit further, you said 5:45 a.m.
Yeah.
If you are the first dasher to log on, you are the first one in the queue. If the next dasher logs on at 6, they are number 2 in the queue. But if they have a higher priority than you, then they are going to get offered the offer first. And if they decline it, then the 5:45, which logged on first, will get it second.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So you're still high in the queue, but it's all about priorities in 2024, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta build my readiness up to like freaking like gold or platinum. Because it's hard. It's hard, man.
All right, I know it's difficult, man. But that's why we're having this conversation, because even though I know you're on a bike, right, an e-bike, I have heard of e-bikers taking small catering orders on catering apps. Now, they can't take large ones. And sometimes the larger catering orders is where the money's at. But e-bikers, there's an opportunity, I believe, in the state of New York. Not state of New York, but the city of New York, because it's a city that a lot of people use bikes and their own feet to like get around more frequently and quickly. You know? So I could only imagine the city of New York using e-bikers to deliver some small catering orders, or I should say large orders, but they are going through a catering app. Now, I may be wrong, but just for the sake of the conversation, I just feel you should look into those types of things as well. And even if you do not, or you do have the vehicle, you can make, where there's a means, you can make it happen. I'll just say that. You can make it happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I hope I was able to answer any questions that you have, but
Yeah,
what's your
that's the only question.
that's
Yeah,
the only questions you got? All right, no
yeah,
problem.
because it was so weird today. That's why I ain't
Okay,
getting no orders
all
the
right.
past 5-6 hours, not one. So,
And
but
the last thing I'll say, the reason why I'm saying this about you being an e-biker and the being able to still get catering orders is because the last 2 days here in South Florida, I picked up an order for a catering app, right? And an Uber Eats driver on a scooter was there to pick up the same damn order. And I'm like, wait, how you gonna pick it up and you got a scooter, bro? you can't. I got multiple bags. It's a large order. But the whole thing was it was delivered, or they were requested. Uber Eats was requested to get that order done for some reason. And then they sent it to a driver. And when I came back today, that was yesterday. I came back today, the same restaurant. They told me after I left with that catering order for the driver, the one that I took, but the driver was on a scooter, or the rider was on a scooter, 4 other drivers came in after me about the same exact catering order. So there is a way for you to get the catering orders, but it's just about the priority and positioning in your area, and if that order is being dispatched to the platform that you're choosing to use, which can be DoorDash or Uber Eats or even GRUBHUB.
yeah.
So just think about that, man. I mean, the last thing I'll ask you, or I'll say, is what's your thoughts about catering versus on demand?
Oh, I didn't do catering yet.
But just listening to the conversation, would you choose a $30 order on that you could pre-schedule from the night before and have that guaranteed at whatever time that is? Or would you rather turn on an app that you know you can make that amount of money within the hour?
Yeah, I would do that.
Which one? Which one would you do? Pre-schedule
Turn
or
the
turn on?
app. Turn the app.
You
But
would
I
turn
know I
that.
can make in an hour. Yeah, yeah.
So tell me why. Would you choose on demand versus the pre-scheduling?
The reason I choose pre-scheduling because I know I can make more money than on demand because when I schedule in New York City, right?
Mm-hmm.
People do order a lot of food. There's a lot of mom and pop stores, so I can make $18 or $20 in that 1 hour in one neighborhood. Out like so, if I do the catering, it got to be more than $30.
Okay. So you feel you can make more than what the guaranteed money will give you if you just turn on the app at that
Yeah,
specific time.
yeah,
Okay. All right, I'll give you that. So the less guarantee versus the guarantee, but because of the knowledge of the market that you're working in, you've mastered your market to the point where you feel I'm going to make this at this time. Every single time I come to this time at this location, I'm going to make this versus locking in that guarantee. Okay, I can see that. I can see that, and I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. But I also know that in this game of on demand, nothing is guaranteed. Look at what you called in to ask me about. I'm not getting anything on DoorDash.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Hey, you got me there. You true. Hey, you got me there. That's true. That's
I,
true. If they send me a $30 order and as scheduled the next day, I will take that. But
you could have
if I,
had that locked in when DoorDash wasn't sending you anything. But hey,
yeah, that's true.
nothing
That's
is
true.
guaranteed. But I appreciate you calling in, though, Craig. This was the first time I spoke to you. Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hope to get more calls in the future, man. All
All
right.
right. Thank you, man.
No problem. Have a good night, man.